Hey, Arrow, what is it that you wanted to talk to us about? You seem very frantic to talk to us. Does it have something to regard with Saber or something? If it is, we can definitely try to help you. So, what's up? Why were you looking for us? Okay, why I came over here very frantically is because I feel like something is going on. I feel like Dawn is working with Ivy to do something to Saber. I don't know why. I know that when you tried to confront Saber about it, she yelled at you and told you guys are not friends anymore, which I get where she was coming from, but I don't feel like that's how she should have handled it, and I also feel like she's too in love with Dawn to figure that out. I feel like Dawn is working with Ivy for some reason. I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling that she is. I don't know what it is for. I don't know if there's something that they're trying to plan that's going to hurt one of us, because I definitely don't want to see Saber hurt if that is the issue. But I don't know what to do, and I don't want to tell her that I don't feel like Dawn is truly in love with her, because if I say that, then Saber's gonna get mad at me, and I don't want to lose a friendship. I haven't told Solar because I don't want to tell Solar because I don't want her to accidentally tell Saber. That's how I feel, because sometimes Solar can randomly blurt out stuff, and I don't want that to happen. And I don't really have anybody else to talk to about it. I don't want to talk to Dawn or Saber about it because I feel like Dawn might twist the story and have Saber hate me for the rest of her life. So I don't know what exactly to do. I don't know, and I need some help with this. So can either one of you please help me? Somehow, please. I need some help with this. Some kind of plan, something, to get Saber to realize that Dawn is bad news and that she's working for Ivy. Oh, okay, I see. So you want to talk to us about what's going on with Dawn and Saber and Ivy. And I know that you don't want to talk to Solar because you don't want her to accidentally say something, and you also can't really talk to Saber or Dawn about this because it involves them, and that would be really bad if you talk to them about it. Because I also know you don't want your friendship with Saber to end because you and Saber are pretty close. The reason why I tried to tell Saber about Dawn being bad news and working with Ivy is because the other day I was walking down the hallway. I came back from talking to one of the teachers that I had a test to retake, and I retook it, and I was walking down the hallway. And I saw Dawn and Ivy talking. I kind of stood behind the lockers and listened to them, and it seems like they want to. Well, it seems like Ivy wants Dawn to fake be in love with Saber so that they can figure out who in your group is the murderer. Which is stupid, absolutely stupid. But they think that one of the people in your group is the murderer, which is kind of ridiculous because I don't see you or Saber or Solar being a murderer. And I'm not the murderer, and I definitely know Ruby isn't, and Mace isn't. Mace does have the intentions for that, but I don't think he would actually kill somebody. I mean, I don't see him doing that. I don't ever see him killing somebody just randomly. But they want to figure out who the murderer is. And they suspect it's either you, Solar, or Saber. And that's why they're having Dawn date Saber so that she can get closer to all of you to figure out who is the murderer and get some information. And then she reports back to Ivy every few days with the quote unquote information that she receives. This is dangerous, and they're doing nothing, just trying to figure out who this is. And this is going to be bad for everybody. Terrible for everyone. This is so stupid. Why do they think they want to do this? Why can't they just let the police figure it out? One day, the police will figure out who the murderer is. This isn't their job. They can be in trouble if they're doing this. Because guess what? They're messing with police information. Not really, but they're actually trying to figure out who it is before the police does. Which is not their job. It's the police's job to figure out who the murderer is. Not them. They are not detectives. They have absolutely no idea how to use information like that. It is not their job. It's the police's job. Don't know why they can't just leave people alone. I know they don't like me. I know Ivy hates me for things that happened in our past. She also hates you for some reason. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's because you wear feminine clothing and she doesn't see that as normal for a boy to wear. But that's what you want to wear. If that's what you want to wear, that's what you want to wear. She's just ridiculous. She is. And Ruby's going to tell you some information that she found out from talking to Ivy about a few minutes ago. Or about maybe an hour ago. So, Ruby, you can tell him what you figured out from talking to Ivy. Yeah, I already knew Ivy hated me because she seems to not like me at all. I mean, I don't care what she thinks of my style because I love my style and I want to wear whatever I want to wear. People are allowed to wear whatever they want to wear as long as you aren't going against the dress code of this school. But I wanted to wear this, and if I want to wear feminine clothing, then I should be able to. Doesn't matter regardless of what gender I am or any of that stuff. But I don't want Saber to get hurt. That is the issue here. I don't ever want to see Saber get hurt, and I feel like she is going to get hurt by Dawn. Once Ivy and Dawn get what they need, they're going to throw Saber to the wolves. And she's going to be done for. She's going to be heartbroken, and I don't want her to have to go through that. I mean, I will be there for her if she does, but I don't want to see her go through that. And we all know what she's planning. But, yeah, sorry, Ruby. You can go and talk. I wanted to say something. I'm sorry. No. You're all good. You are all good, I promise. I just wanted to wait for you to be done talking. And, yeah, she did kind of point up her nose when she heard me say that she didn't like you. So that does give an indication that she doesn't like you. But I really don't know. She's being ridiculous with this, and she can't even do it herself. She needs to have a little sidekick with her. She needs somebody else to help her. She won't do it herself. She needs people to trust her so that she can get them to do the work for her. We have always known that. Saber's even known that. Right, Saber? Yeah, she always needs somebody to help her whenever she has a plan. She needs someone to help her to put it in execution. She can never do things herself. It's really ridiculous. But what else did you see? Pretty much when I went over there, we were also talking about the two twins that she hangs out with, Darcel and Dart, and she didn't even know the difference between both of them. I do because I dated Dart a very long time ago, but that's beside the point. But she won't tell me. She wouldn't tell me if Dawn was working with her or not. She definitely does know that Dawn is working with her, but she doesn't want to have anybody else know. So she's pretty much keeping a very big secret about this. And I don't trust her at all. I don't trust either one of them. And Saber's gonna get hurt, and then we're going to all be in a very, very big predicament because I don't know what Saber can do when she's sad or mad. Okay, I don't think Saber will do anything, like irrational, but I don't want her to get hurt. So does anybody have any ideas of maybe what we can do so that it might hurt less or not at all? I just want Saber to be okay. I don't want her to get hurt. She doesn't deserve that. She's already going through a lot as it is with her home life and everything else like that. And I don't want her to have to go through any more pain. I don't think she'll do anything bad, but she won't be Saber for a few days, or for a while after this happens. I can see that she truly loves Dawn, but I don't think she's ever going to truly love anyone else like that. Anybody have any ideas? Sadly, no I don't, Arrow. I hate to say this, but I think we're just gonna have to let it go through. I think we're gonna have to let Saber get hurt. I really don't want to say this, but I think we're gonna have to. I know we're all gonna be hurt seeing Saber hurt, but I think it's for the best. I know we don't want to see Saber hurt and get heartbroken, but I think that's the only thing we can let it do. But we are going to figure out a way to stop Dawn and Ivy from getting any more information that is none of their business. Ivy likes to stick her nose in places where it does not belong. I should know that. But we're just going to have to let it go. We're going to have to let Saber get hurt. I know none of us want that to happen, but what other choice do we have? We don't have any other choice. It's gotta happen. I don't want this to happen. No one does, but we're gonna have to see what happens. Maybe somehow we can explain this to her or some way. Maybe at the party there might be something, or maybe Saber will realize it sooner or later. She's got to realize it sooner or later that Dawn doesn't truly love her. I didn't know we'd be in this big of a situation. But we're going to get through this. But thank you for coming and telling me how you truly feel about what's going on. Because I thought me and Ruby were the only ones that felt like the situation was weird. As well as Mace, but I don't think he was too much paying attention. So, yeah. Thank you for bringing this to our attention, and thank you for actually feeling kind of the same way. I know it's not a good feeling to feel the same way and to hate who your friend is with, but Dawn and Ivy are just trouble. They've never been good people. And I should know. I don't know Dawn too well, but I do know Ivy like the back of my hand. And it kind of seems really weird that Dawn started hanging out with you and Solar and Saber when usually all I've ever seen Dawn do is not be around people. She's kind of a loner. I heard she went to some private schools when she was in elementary school and some high schools before she came here. I think she went to some public ones, but she went to a bit more private ones. So I don't know why she would just randomly go and join a group. That doesn't seem like her. But we'll figure this out very, very soon. We'll think of some ideas and stuff to figure out how to get Dawn and Ivy to get some information that isn't true, or maybe we can figure out something to make it where they can stop getting in the place of the police and trying to do their own investigation when the police should be doing their investigation and not having two people interfering. Well, we'll see you later, Harrow. I guess we can meet up at the back of the school, say tomorrow morning? Are you free tomorrow morning to talk to me and Ruby? Yep, I'm free tomorrow morning. I'll be here early. I pretty much only talk to, Saber and Solar and Dawn in the morning. I don't really do anything else unless I'm working on homework or something, but I don't have any homework. I have a test in the class I have today, so I probably won't have any homework tonight. Or, well, homework for that one class, but yeah, I'll definitely be there tomorrow morning to talk to both of you. Where exactly in the back of the school do you guys want to talk? So I know where I'll be, and I'll be over there once I get here. Okay, so we'll be at the back of the school where the science room is. You know where that is? The chemistry room, exactly. We'll be back there. So we'll be waiting for you, and then we'll discuss what we gotta do, and then we'll leave a few minutes before we have to go to classes so that we don't be late to classes. So that's pretty much all we need to do. We have to get here a little bit bright and early so we have time to talk and discuss different aspects of what we're going to do, but that is pretty much all. So I hope that we can figure out something to get back at Ivy and Dawn. And hopefully make Saber realize, even though I know she's going to get hurt, but we got to find something to do. Yep, sounds like a plan. So I'll see you guys tomorrow bright and early at what time do you want me to be there? Well, school starts at 8, so 7 o'clock. We'll be there at 7 o'clock. Well, see you too. See ya, Arrow. Well, come on, Ruby. Let's go find Mace, and then we gotta go to class. Right behind you.
Can't you act your age? Is it that hard to say what you're thinking? Lately my life's moving way too fast. You turn me down if I let you hold me back. What a mess you made, and you hide from it at the bars you frequent. Blame myself for one time this cause, but looking back you only learn from what you lost. So I'm done, things could never be the same. This is the last time. You end up hurting me. I can't believe you got the best of me. I can't believe I trusted every word you said. Stress myself out way too far. No, I can see you for who you are.
Saber, just know I'm not doing this for ill intent. And I'm not betraying you at all. You're too caught up in love with somebody who is eventually going to hurt you and just use you. Maybe Solar doesn't see it, or maybe Solar does and just doesn't want to admit it. But I'm going to get to the bottom of this, and we're going to stop Ivy and Dawn. And hopefully do it before you get hurt. As I said before, when we first became friends, I would never betray you. And I'm not betraying you now. I'm just trying to defeat Ivy and Dawn because they're doing something really bad. And they're sticking their nose in business where it doesn't belong. Saber, please don't think I'm betraying you. I would never do that. You are one of the best friends I've ever had, and I don't want that to end because you are somebody I care about a lot. Well, I better get to class before I'm late. Just hope Saber doesn't think I'm doing this for ill intent.